Hello and welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for the 21st of July, 2015. The moon will enter the sign of Libra today, and as it makes its way through the nakshatra of Hasta, the moon will also make a conjunction with the North Node. We're going to talk a little bit more about this later on. But for now, no matter how you struggle today to solidify recent gains, the fact of the matter is that you have to accept that you're not fully through a recent cycle which has been creating a level of difficulty and challenge for you. It has yet to come to a close. So you may find yourself at present in a situation where it's a little bit of give and take. You're making like a little bit of progress and then it feels like you're backtracking on that progress. But feel is the key word in the equation here, because you're never backtracking. You're always making the progress, right? It's just it seems like things aren't getting anywhere, and that can be frustrating, especially if you take it all too seriously, and especially if you hold yourself responsible for what you're deeming to be a lack of success. Instead, what you need to do is take things a little more lightly. Don't hold yourself responsible for what you deem to be a lack of progress. You cannot force the universe's hand in this situation, no matter how you might try. Things are actually progressing, and they're actually moving at a pace and progressing at a pace than you may be able to notice. Endurance and a positive attitude are really the keys to the equation that you need to try to cultivate today. You need to be patient, have the endurance necessary to see these changes through. Also maintain a positive attitude. That's what's really going to get you through the situation. And please do see it with a sense of reality. You are making progress. It just feels like you're not getting anywhere. Hasta is a moksha nakshatra. With moksha nakshatras, there's always a primary impulse of wanting to be free from a particular situation. And with today's energy, it's about being through a cycle, being through a recent challenge. But Hasta also gives the power of manifestation, the ability to bring something into form. It's associated with Savitar, the life-giving aspect of the sun. It's about breathing life into something. But with Hasta, there's always a certain level of having to maintain a stillness in oneself while one is facing the challenge of bringing something into being, or bringing a change into being, or shifting the situation. You have to face the challenge so that things can come into form and at the level and at the pace that they're actually meant to do. Just to draw an analogy, it's actually discipline that tends to hone the creative process. So while you're trying to create something, that resistance that you're meeting is actually honing the process a little more deeply. It's sharpening your wits. It's refining whatever it is that you're trying to create. The lunar tithi for today is Shukla Shashti. And because of this energy, you're not feeling like you're able to really achieve or to, for lack of a better way to put it, to conquer or to overcome a challenge. But again, there's just a need for patience with the process. The solar lunar yoga for today is Shiva. And if we look at what Shiva is about, that gives us an idea of this particular solar lunar yoga. Shiva's dance marks the end of creation, the final dissolution. So something is coming to a close, hasn't quite come to a close yet, but you're kind of in a state of limbo where you don't really feel like you're getting anywhere. But the best thing that you can do coming back to it is to really just try to have a positive attitude and endure the resistance that you're now sensing. Whenever the moon is conjuncting the North Node, and especially as it's now conjuncting the North Node for a good amount of time, whenever the moon is transiting Libra for for a good amount of time, it's going to be transiting Hasta nakshatra and conjuncting the North Node. And when that happens, because of the passionate energy of the North Node and the compulsive desires that the North Node tends to create for the individual, there's likely going to be a desire to try to control a process, to try to seize the day and really take matters into your own hands and create the change that you'd like to see. But really the best thing that you can do at the moment is to not go through that, because it's likely going to end up in a scenario where you do hold yourself responsible when you're not getting the level of success that you want. Fact of the matter is, it's just not the right time, and you have to be a little more patient with the process. If you're presently facing a difficult situation and you'd like a little bit of guidance, I should mention that I do offer a vast range of astrological services, which are available through the link that you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of this video. If you've closed down that link already, there's also a link that's further down in the description area of the page. That will also take you to my Astrological Services page. For those of you who are interested, I am starting my 20-hour Vedic astrology course. No, it's not 20 hours all in one go. It's 10 2-hour sessions over 2 semesters. And it's teaching the basics of Vedic astrology, a foundation level Vedic astrology course. And I am offering this course on a pay what you can afford basis, because I really want to have sincere students who want to learn and who are very passionate about learning. So if that's you, please feel free to contact me through the page, which the link at the bottom right-hand corner of the video will take you to. Again, there's a link further down in the description area of the page too. That'll take you to the course description page, and there will be a contact link that's there, or an email address, I forget which I put on the page, but there will be a link that's there so that you can make contact and tell me that you're interested in being on the course on the pay what you can afford basis. That's going to do it for your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 21st of July, 2015. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.